Had a commenter ask me how to deal with so many clips on the timeline when you use scene cut detection. If you haven't used scene cut before, I'll show you. We'll go over to the media page here and make a destination bin. And with your long play, you can right click it here and say scene cut detection. This gives you this little window here. You can hit auto scene cut. You have this bar here for a threshold on whether it's a cut or not. Right here, like if we grab this, this is a thumbnail of the frame before, the frame you're on, and the frame after. If you thought it was a cut, you could bring it down. You can see it turns green. You can navigate through all your cuts here if you click over here and use your arrow keys to verify cuts. And then when you're done, once it's completed, you hit add cuts to media pool. And what that does is add, in this case, it's almost 2,000 cuts to your media pool. Now, another way you can do this is from your edit page. I already did it on this timeline, but I took this long play feature here. And if we go timeline, there's a detect scene cuts right here. Now, it doesn't have the menu on what's a cut or not or verify it. It just does like the best job it can do. So it doesn't always get 100% accurate. Kind of like here, we've got some cuts and it was just fast motion or a jump cut. Now we have quite a few clips on our timeline. Obviously, if you went over to the color page now, that's just a tremendous amount of clips here to try to color at one time. So what you can do is color code your clip. Most movies, the reels are going to be, I don't know, 10 minutes, 12 minutes. But what you could do is navigate to say, I don't know, 12 minutes in and find a spot where the scenes change. Let's go when they get inside the house here. And that'd be my out point. I'm going to hit Command Y, Control on a Windows, and this chooses everything to the left of my playhead. If I right click and give these clips a different color, I'll choose orange. And then we'll go to the zoom in here, and I'll go here. And now I can't do that same trick. I'm going to have to select them all like this, and I'll double check. I do have all those selected. Maybe give this next batch a color of teal. Go through and you can section off parts of the movie this way. Now let's go over to the color page. You can see in our timeline we have the different colored clips. So what we would do here is underneath clips in the upper left, there's a drop down menu. I'm going to click on that. We can go to clip color. Good, let's go orange. Now this is showing us only the orange clips. So now there's 77 clips to work with. And then if we go back here, you can choose more than one at once. If we went with the teal, now we're looking at the teal and the orange, as you can see. But if we deselect the orange, now we're looking at just the teal section, which is another 100 clips. So you get the idea. You can section out the movie with clip colors and not have to deal with so many cuts. Another way you could do that is to grab this and make a timeline out of these cuts. So if you made a new timeline, maybe add one here, call it reel 1. You could go and grab your first batch, all your orange clips. This is what I do for string outs sometimes. I copy that and just paste it in. And now we have this one. If we were to work on color page, this would be reel 1. You could copy all this media back into the main feature, and you could do it that way if you wanted. All right, so a couple tips with working with a lot of clips in the timeline. If you want to pare it down, you can do that. All right, if you found that helpful, consider giving me a like and subscribe. Thanks for watching. See you guys on the next video.